Thursday night in the NBA. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Now here's Tatum, screen by Horford. To the paint. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Smart against Garland. Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Mitchell against Brown. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Smart passes to Horford. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Allen. To the left side wing. Mobley on a screen. Back to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Brown. Stolen by Mobley. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Garland. That three's off the mark. Horford with it. Now guarded by Mobley. The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Williams finds Tatum. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Brown. Brown's got 8.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Smart passes to Brown. Out to Horford. There's the 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams' shot is good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Garland draws the double. Pass to Okoro. Fires the three. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. Right side Brown. The kick to Tatum. Mobley grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
It's stolen by Smart. And there's the drive. A good look from Brown. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
And so, lots of scoring in a...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and White make up the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And it's Tatum missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Green, the pass to LeVert. And here's Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Tatum passes to Smart. Connects from downtown.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Here's LeVert. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Wade. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by White. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Cleveland with it. LeVert passes to Green. Mitchell with the ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Allen with a screen on White. Pass to Wade. White against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Smart. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans. What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 17.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Mitchell, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
White, the pass to Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. Out left to the wing. Here's Horford. Carries it down low. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Green. Here's Wade. Outside Mitchell. That'll count.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scores.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Cedi Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4. It's Brown on the wing. On the take, and Brown with the stuff.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Now here's Garland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting...
Oh, wow!
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Garland for 3. Here's Wade. Here's LeVert, and that one is stuffed right through.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
From behind the arc, gets the three to fall.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Pass to Osman. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Garland for three. Unable to get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Brown finds Gallinari. It's Brown on the wing. Gallinari with a screen on LeVert. Pass to Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. Here's Hauser. Just 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. Pass to Wade. To the wing on the left. Outside Garland. Inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, sometimes that clock is winding down. The ball finds the wrong guy, but Lopez does what he needs to do and makes the shot.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Wade. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Garland, no good. Boston trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Hauser. Right side Brown. From deep. Griffin passes to Brown. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Osman. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Cavaliers on top, leading. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. Tatum finds Smart. The kick to Tatum to tie it up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
There's Tatum with the 3. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Graham.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Tatum passes to Williams. Yes, it's good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Garland finds Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's Tatum into the lane. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Garland against Brown. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Here's Okoro, hounded by Tatum. They get it back. Here's Okoro. Garland for 3. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Smart for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland, looking to end the run. Mobley outside, lets it go. Out to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. Here's Allen. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. From downtown. The shot won't fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. He drops it from range. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Smart against Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Brown against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Allen on the wing. On the wing, Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Garland for three. Smart against Mitchell. Garland for three. Money from deep.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
On the wing, Tatum. Horford for three. And buries it from deep.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
The three from Mitchell. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in its center. Williams kicks to Tatum. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He could easily work around the defense.
Now, here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And it's blocked by Brown. Tatum with it. From deep three-point range. And Pirtle pulls it down. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. Drills it from outside.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner 3, and he drains it.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Anunoby after Jaylen Brown's miss. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
It's Smart with the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And the Raptors miss again.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
From deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Yep, that one goes in there.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Brown against Van Vliet. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Siakam. And the dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Tatum looking around. Williams finds Tatum. From past the arc. Williams passes to Horford. Here's Brown. Here he goes. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. For 3, the shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Barnes, and he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Horford. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Siakam. And Tatum pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
There's the triple. Here's Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Good on the second free throw. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Horford sets a screen for Brown. To the middle, puts it up from 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Stolen by Van Vliet. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Anunoby passes to Boucher. And Boston with the rebound. Smart finds Horford. Brown with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Brown, good.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And the shot's good from Boucher.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. The deep three from Tatum. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Anunoby from down in the low post. It goes. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's White. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Smart kicks to Tatum. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down.
Boucher with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Barnes passes to Boucher. Back to Barnes. And stolen by White. Outside Tatum. Poked away. And Anunoby, here we go. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 5. Smart dishes to Tatum. From deep three-point range. And so Boston again turning it over.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Takes it inside. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Smart kicks to Tatum. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. From deep, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Raptors leading by 3. And Van Vliet, here we go. Siakam finds Pirtle, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. It's Trent on the wing. Light covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Smart goes in. Out to Gallinari. Back to Tatum. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Williams passes to Smart. Gallinari wide open. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now the pass to Pirtle. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Pirtle's got 5 now.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Pirtle with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam's shot is off. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Gallinari with the screen for Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back with And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Pirtle is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Porter in at the 3.
Van Vliet's taking them to school, using fundamentals to get his team shots.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown going inside and finish off by Brown.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Griffin dishes to Gallinari. Back to Griffin. And stolen by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 3.
I mean, terrific speed from Fred Van Vliet, going all out to get where his team needs him on the break.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. And there's the drive. Brown jams it in.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. For 3, Brogdon. And here's Brown outside. And they're pushing it up. Here's Van Vliet. Right wing. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. From the arc. Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Over in the corner, Brown. For the tie. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Up top, Brogdon. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And you gotta love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
Barnes outside. Takes it out to Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. Misses the 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Gallinari a screen on Barnes. Hauser the pass to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Barnes. Here's Hauser. The 3-pointer, no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And yes, it's good. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Love the razor sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Robert Williams, Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart.
Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Siakam. Great D that time from Tatum. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle.
Blocking foul called on Jaylen Brown. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. Trailing by 2. Here's Siakam. Williams with the block. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Siakam's running. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, it's not just the energy Siakam brings to the defensive end. It's the instincts. Great job turning them over.
Horford with a screen on Anunoby. Brown outside. And the turnover again by Boston.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. So you guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Tatum finds Gallinari. From deep three-point range, Tatum gets the bucket.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Pass to Anunoby. The trade. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown feeling out of it. Williams, a screen on Siakam. Tatum, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Boston trailing. On deep. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. The pass to Pirtle. Barnes against Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader, someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Gallinari, a screen on Siakam. Tatum with it. Oh.
Yes. And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Van Vliet attacking. And a wide open look for Siakam. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Tatum way outside. They get it back. And Gallinari kicks to Smart. Tatum against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. The kick out to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Tatum. There's the drive. He can't get that one. Good D by Siakam. Here's Anunoby.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 3. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
The 3 from Tatum. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point.
night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Yeah, fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. The three from Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Barnes against Garland. Pass to Mobley. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Van Vliet. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And the layup falls.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
From deep. Garland, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Allen with a screen on Anunoby. To the inside. Will it go? And it's Allen laying it in.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby against Mitchell. Here's Pirtle. Van Vliet on the wing. Puts up a three. And the Raptors, another three. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Toronto. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Lets it fly. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Siakam, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Mobley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Okoro gets it to go.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam for three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
There's the triple. No luck on that one. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 shooting. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Back to Garland. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. In transition, here they come. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And the second free throw is good. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jacks up a three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Tipped. Garland for three. And another miss by Cleveland. Up in time. That shot, no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Trent against Garland. The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Lopez. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Pass to Osman. Launches it. He can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Achua. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Achua with a screen on Garland. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Achua against Garland. Lets it go from deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Let's go with a 3. Trent's shot is off. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. And here's LeVert for 3. Drills it from deep.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Garland against Van Vliet. Lopez, the screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3.
2 minutes.
Toronto grabs the miss.
2 minutes.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. That one is off. They're running. Boucher passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
The three is up. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Trent. Van Vliet's got 8.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Throws it up high. Achua passes to Van Vliet. From outside the arc. Achua, the second chance points on the tip-in. 10 points for him.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Boucher right side. There's the triple. No luck on that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
Your Cavaliers, 18. The Raptors, 46.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Outside for Mitchell. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
That shot wide open. Boucher's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Lopez. Achua with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. They get it back. Here's Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's LeVert for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. The 3 ball. And Trent gets the 3. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
1:52 left in the third quarter. It's another three for Cleveland.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. Off target with the 3. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Barnes. Achua for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
LeVert. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Back to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Tries the spin move. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Mitchell with the ball. 15 points in the game. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Rebounded by Green. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
And Boucher, the bucket, on the assist from Trent.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Precious Achua picks one up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Karis LeVert is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Allen with a screen on Trent. Here's Mobley. Plenty of space. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. The Cavaliers shooting just 38% for this game so far. Allen a screen. Van Vliet against Mitchell. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 26.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's stolen by Trent to the paint. Here's Van Vliet. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boucher outside. Takes a 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From downtown. Back to Okoro. Pass to LeVert. 4 on the clock. Another shot. To the right side. Mobley against Trent. Mobley passes to LeVert. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Trent. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Darius Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Allen a screen. Mobley outside. Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Mitchell. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Barnes finds Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
For Cleveland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Garland. 4-3, hits a three-pointer. Garland's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And Garland gets doubled. Okoro on the wing. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Boucher for 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Boucher. Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen finds Mobley. Launches a 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Barnes. Good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson.
intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. 3 on the clock. Here's Okoro. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Smart wide open, he fires. Brown kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. The pass to Horford. Brown inside the line. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Outside Tatum. Down low and stolen by Mobley. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. The 3-ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Mitchell with it, picked up by Brown. Mitchell left side. He nails it, and we're tied up.
This guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now Okoro, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Garland surveying the D. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Williams. Feeds it to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep. Tatum against Allen. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Okoro passes to Allen. Okoro kicks to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. He's looking for Mobley and finds him.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now Mobley, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mobley a screen on Tatum. Mobley left side. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Garland. Stolen by Smart. He kicks to Brown. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Okoro. That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. And back with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with LeVert, and it's Green in at the three. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Brown wide open, he fires. Outside, Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
LeVert with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Second shot opportunity, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Horford the pass to Smart. Back to Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Wade for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. Inside. And finished off by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Three-pointer, LeVert sinks the triple. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Williams has a screen for Smart. There's the dish to Williams. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. LeVert against Brown. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Brown dishes to Williams. The kick out to Brown. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. No good from outside. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Wade outside. The three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hauser the pass to Williams. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. No good with the triple. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Molinari comes in for Al Horford. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Smart. Brogdon kicks to White. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Allen, a screen on Gallinari. Pass to LeVert. Takes the three. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Griffin with the steal. And he drives in.
Excellent initiative from Blake Griffin right there. Goes strong to the rim, forces the defense to match him aggression-wise, but ends up committing a foul.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Allen. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
On the court for the Celtics, Jason Tatum is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Griffin. And it's White in at the 2. LeVert from outside. And then Allen slams it in.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
LeVert against Brogdon. Griffin sets the screen for White. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job. Yeah, fantastic feed from the big man. Blake Griffin's feel for when his guys are open is truly special.
It's good from long range. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Here's Osman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Here's White. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Mobley kicks to Osman. Clock at 6. The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lopez, a screen on Griffin. Fires the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 8.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Garland left side. Three-pointer. Another miss by Garland.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Griffin finds White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum looking around. Brogdon outside. Here's White. Gallinari trying to get open. And it's White missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. And the pass to Lopez. And here's Garland for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 6.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. 1:05 left in the third.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Garland against Brogdon. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Osman.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Brogdon with it. Garland picks him up. No one covering. Tatum's got 13 points in the second half.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Celtics substitution. Robert Williams. Al Horford. Jaylen Brown.
Garland with it. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Osman fires the 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's...
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Robin Lopez out there with Mobley. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Karis LeVert. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now here's Garland. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Brown against Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Pulls from the top of the key. Mobley kicks to Allen. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Brown against Garland. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaylen Brown. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Williams kicks to Smart. Brown right side. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here is Mitchell. Driving in. Oh!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Back to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Brown against Garland. Williams with the block. Brown outside. It's up a 3. Celtics passing it around. Stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. To the wing right side. Garland, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Mobley kicks to Okoro. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Tatum finds Horford. From deep 3-point range. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Tatum.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Mitchell wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep. Tatum no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum way outside. And the lead is down inside single digits. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Donovan Mitchell.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Mitchell against Smart. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Tatum's shot is off. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
It's Allen on the wing. Kicks to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. A fabulous victory.
Teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center spot. Inside, Pirtle. Got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. Kept alive. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Horford outside. There's the three. Toronto grabs the miss.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized four.
So it's Boston now. The Raptors making their last shot. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum drives in. Poeltl with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. You know, Pirtl's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tatum against Siakam. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Van Vliet, the pass to Poeltl. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Siakam finds Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Smart.
2 minutes left in the
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Siakam. That one off the back iron and out.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
They grab their own miss. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Smart. Here's the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And Toronto calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And so here is Toronto. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Releases. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Tatum from long range. Horford passes to Tatum. To the middle. Barnes with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now here's Tatum. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Smart passes to Horford. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Achua gets the bucket.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby from behind the arc. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella, that 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Left side, Williams. Pass to Brown. Siakam against Horford. Brown drives in. Horford outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Siakam. That one a little long.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Now Anunoby. Spins. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Achua gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Smart outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Horford finds Smart. Now here's Williams. And a missed layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And then Siakam with the jam.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Brown draws the double. Horford outside. The three. Here's Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. That free throw no good. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And here's Brown for three. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his fourth assist in this one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Achua with a steal. VanVleet left side. And he lobs it up. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pass to Williams. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Williams finds Smart. Williams in the post. Achua defending. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Brown. Clock is at 3. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Yep, count it. VanVleet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so it's Toronto, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages.
For the Cavaliers.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Griffin in at the center position. Back to Anunoby. The three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 9.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And Gallinari throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Down low. Here's Siakam. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 12 points for him.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Brogdon with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Tatum against Siakam. White, the pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Craig.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Tatum against Siakam. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Anunoby on the wing. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Pass to Tatum. Gallinari with a screen on Siakam. And it's Tatum missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yep, that one goes.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Craig.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A., it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
White on the wing. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. White's got 5 points.
Nice play call, good execution. Derek's become a reliable performer for this team.
Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Barnes, hounded by Tatum. Now Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Boucher. Tip back in for 2. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Chris Boucher understands angles, which makes him a real threat on the offensive glass.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the basket by Van Vliet. 11 points in the game.
putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Van Vliet missing again. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Tatum. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Pirtle to the left wing. Boucher passes to Pirtle. Back to Boucher. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
A capable defender. Brogdon using his height and length to disrupt the offense.
And here's Griffin. The kick out to White. Outside Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. 11 points in the game. Outside White. Back to Griffin. Second chance shot. The bank shot, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 17 at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Van Vliet tipped. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Good on both.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred Van Vliet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 18 points now here in the second half. The Raptors with a lead. Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. Tatum passes to Smart. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And they're pushing it up. Here's Barnes. Nice D from Horford.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Outside Tatum. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
That free throw no good, and the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Poeltl, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Boucher. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Trent. Siakam outside. Back to Trent. Fires the three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Horford passes to Tatum. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Takes it inside, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Good on the second one. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Tatum to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. And he makes it on the layup. Van Vliet's got 12 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Raptors.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred Van Vliet.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Brown with the steal. Tatum against Barnes. For three. Tatum can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center filling out the middle. Just 3 to shoot. Okoro off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Anunoby, here we go. They get it again. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley, the pass to Allen. Kicks it to Okoro. Tries again. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Okoro setting the pick for Garland. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's good.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Garland. Down low and stolen by Barnes. VanVleet with it. Garland picks him up. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And here is Anunoby. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Pirtle's shot is off.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Okoro's shot is off. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. VanVleet finds Barnes. Anunoby with it. Driving inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Mobley dishes to Okoro. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it. For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Toronto leading by 5. Here he goes to the inside. Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Mobley a screen on Anunoby. For 3, Mitchell. Garland the pass to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Here's Okoro. No good. Good D by Barnes. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Lays it up and banks it in.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The wide open look here for and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And here's Garland for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Okoro. The 3 from Garland. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby finds Barnes. Back to Anunoby. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. And with the superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
And it's LeVert missing. Raptors leading by 13. Van Vliet attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
There's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got 13 points.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Anunoby has the open look. And they recover it. Lopez with the steal. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland the pass to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. High post Lopez. The dish to Wade. He kicks it to Garland. With the drive. Back to Wade. 5 on the clock. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Now Garland. With 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, he misses the dunk. Got it off in time. The shot, no good. A big-time effort for...
The Cavaliers, 24. Ready for the Cavaliers.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Toronto leading by 16. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Osman. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Stolen by LeVert. That's to Osman. To the middle. Here's Wade.
Oh, nice finish. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The drive by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam. Both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Wade, a screen on Anunoby. Passes it to LeVert. Mitchell outside. LeVert kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Barnes. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Barnes outside. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Barnes has got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Wade left side. The shot misses, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Throws it up high. The dunk by Achua.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Lopez kicks to Osman. From outside the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Anunoby passes to Achua. And Toronto turns it over again.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
The kick out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. And a wide open look for Siakam. Second shot opportunity. Achua, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Mitchell outside. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 14 points.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Laid outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet outside. Takes the 3. Shot clock reset for Toronto.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Mitchell with it. He's got 10. Lopez outside. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Siakam against Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Toronto ball.
Raptors leading by 23. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And here is Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Van Vliet on the wing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Out left to the wing. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Siakam passes to Achua. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland against Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And Toronto turns it over again. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Okoro. And there's the pass to Allen. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Allen with the screen for Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness, man. And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Van Vliet wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Siakam for three. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Takes a three. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 19 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Mitchell, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Achiuwa. Porter comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Poeltl. Mobley comes with a double team. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead for three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for OG Anunoby.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Spins. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Over in the corner, Allen. Stolen by Van Vliet. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Trent outside. Launches a three. And again, no good by Toronto. For the three. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once